So welcome back, guys, to We Talk Boxing. And today I'm going to be talking about Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munguia. Now this fight is set to take place this weekend on DAZN, and it sees these two Mexican juggernauts go head to head in a fight for the undisputed titles. That's all the super middleweight titles that are in the division currently. And the champion is Canelo Alvarez. Obviously, he's pretty much the main man, and for some, could be pound for pound king as well, give or take, depending on who you have in what order. But Canelo Alvarez obviously is set to make his first ring appearance this year, and he's taking on, as I said, the undefeated Jaime Munguia, who is currently 43-0, undefeated fighter. Now, in terms of Canelo, we all know who Canelo is. His record speaks for itself. This will be his 65th fight. He's currently got a record of 60 wins with 2 losses and 2 draws to his name. And we all know his losses. One of them was to Floyd Mayweather and the other one was to Dimitri Bivol. So, in terms of how this fight pretty much goes ahead, it's kind of a clash of styles. Jaime Munguia is the younger man by quite a few years in terms of Canelo Alvarez. But he's obviously got a lot of youth, a lot of power, and got good footwork behind him as well. He starts fights quite slow in terms of he kind of, similar to Canelo in a weird way, he kind of sees exactly what his opponent has before then feeling confident and then letting go with his own shots. He is a big puncher. He's got 43 wins, as I said, currently. This will be his 44th fight. But he's got 34 KOs out of them 43 wins, which is a lot. And his KO percentage rate is, give or take, about 79%, 80%, give or take. Okay? But yeah, he's a younger man. As I said, he's the slightly taller man as well compared to Canelo Alvarez, who is the shorter and stockier of the fighters. But again, this is going to be an intriguing fight, and I feel as if Jaime Munguia is going to test Canelo Alvarez. It could be one of them Mexican fights that we all probably look back on in 5-10 years and say, you know what, that was a bloody good dust up. Because I can't see these guys taking too much of a step back, but it's kind of like, could this be a passing of the torch type of fight? Because Canelo Alvarez is obviously near enough there now in his career. Probably hasn't got too many more fights left in his boxing career to date. So we got to enjoy him why he's still here. Whereas Jaime Munguia, he's had a lot of fights himself. He's had 43 fights. This will be his 44th fight. But he's, in terms of age wise, he's still got a good 6-7 years of the sport left, depending on how obviously he treats his body, no injuries, etc., and how his winning spree goes, etc. But yeah, there's plenty. You know what I mean? There's potential. There's a lot of potential there for Jaime Munguia. I feel as if, just from my point of view, yeah, this could be a couple of fights too early for Jaime Munguia. Only in the fact that I feel as if he needs a little bit more experience before taking on someone like Canelo Alvarez, because obviously Canelo's been there, done it. But Jaime Munguia's obviously been building up a good record to this date. You know what I mean? He's fought against some good opposition, got some good names on his record, but it's the caliber of opposition. I just felt as if there's other opponents out there who I feel as if he maybe should have took on, seeing how he kind of got on with those first, and then maybe go in there against Canelo, potentially with more chance of beating him, because most people would say that Canelo's ducking Benavidez at this pretty much stage in his career. Make of it what you want, but I just feel as if Canelo took this fight because he feels that it is probably his best opportunity of beating Munguia now, similar to what Mayweather did to him when he was at probably a younger age, where Mayweather thought, I've got to fight this guy at some point. Why don't I just pick him now and fight him now? Because he's nowhere as accomplished as what he will be in the next couple of years. And that's similar in this sense, just from my point of view. But yeah, I'm going with my predictions for a Canelo victory. I don't feel as if he's going to knock him out. I feel as if he's going to win this on points. I think it will be close. You're talking maybe 2 points, give or take, You know, it's going to be a close fight. In terms of anyone getting dropped, that's interesting. That's interesting. I don't really know. Obviously, both guys do carry power, so anything could happen. Anything could happen in terms of the knockout as well. It could happen, but I just feel that Canelo hasn't had a knockout in him proper for a while now. But Jaime Munguia is full of knockouts. But Canelo's quite durable at the same time. So yeah, I could just probably see this fight probably just going to points, because if you think Alvarez's last knockout was back in 2021 against Plant. The rest of his victories to that point, sorry, from that day onwards, have just been unanimous decisions. Whereas Jaime Munguia, on the other hand, as I said, he's had 34 knockouts in 43 fights, and he's constantly knocking people out for fun, really, in that division. But yeah, I just see it going to points. Canelo points victory, and see what happens after this fight. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, guys, please subscribe and comment. Bless.